Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your monthly love reading for April 2021. Today I'm using the Lover's Path Tarot by Chris Walder. I'm going to pull some cards from here and then two love oracle cards. One of the decks are new, so I'm excited to share that with you guys today. It's very fun. Let's give it a good shuffle and then cut the deck. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2021, please. Can we get a love reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2021, please? Thank you very much. Give it a few more shuffles, and then I'll cut the deck. This is for Scorpio, please. For April 2021, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2021, please. All right, I'll take it. Cut the deck in 3. All right, Scorpio, the first card is you. 4 of Arrows. Second card is your love interest. Could be a Taurus. This is the Hierophant, and it says tradition with Romeo and Juliet. The situation between you two is the King of Arrows, Adonis. The outcome is Grace. We've got 17, Grace with Dante and Beatrice. Grace, 15. Okay, so how you see them is the Princess of Coins with Danae, which is like the Page of Coins. And how they see you is 6 of Arrows. Your challenge or obstacle in this relationship is, there's Danae again. Do you see how that works? Amazing. With Danae with Zeus, and it says fortune, like the Wheel of Fortune. This is your challenge or obstacle here. And then we've got your love interest, challenge, or obstacle is the 7 of Coins. On the bottom of the deck, we have Isolde, Queen of Cups. All right, so for you, how you see your energy for this situation for April. Sorry, excuse me. Had to have some lemon water there. Okay. 4 of Arrows is saying that you need a timeout, a break, a period of self-care. This could indicate a temporary separation with the person you're with or going on a vacation. 4 of Arrows is needing to recover, regenerate, and heal from some traumatic or hurtful experience, some kind of loss, some disappointment, some hurt. Okay, so 4 of Arrows is about healing. In modern day speak, it's kind of like going on a vacation or staycation, self-care, that kind of thing. But really, 4 of Arrows is, as you see them sleeping, it's about needing to get your energy back up. For the person you're dealing with, you've got tradition. This could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. And here we've got Romeo and Juliet as a background story. Taurus, or the tradition card with the Hierophant, it's speaking to marriage or long-standing institutions. So the person you're dealing with might be married. This could be to do with issues of culture or religion, because we have Romeo and Juliet, which was from 2 opposing houses, and their families hated each other, and it ended tragically for them. So they tried to go against the grain. They tried to go against traditions, challenging tradition. So this is the card that came up for your love interest. The situation between you two is King of Swords, Adonis. So this King of Swords might be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that's somehow involved in your love story here. But the King of Arrows is someone who is going to make decisions in love and romance based on logic, based on their intellect. What looks good on paper, let's say, okay? Something that they decide love matters based on their intelligence, their intellect, and facts, not on feelings. So this King of Arrows sometimes in a lower polarity. It's like they look at people or their love interest in terms of, what can you do for me? How will you benefit me? Kind of thing. If it's not that, it could just represent a person in their occupation. They could be an IT or a doctor or some kind of professional, okay, that has to deal with communication, because swords are about air and intellect and communications. The outcome is grace with Beatrice and Dante. Okay, so Dante and Beatrice, it was, from what I recall, described as a situation where Beatrice represented all that is graceful and beautiful, and Dante was in love and would write all these letters and poems and so on, but it was nothing of a physical sexual nature. It was mental. It was something where, I'll read it. So this is Dante. Something where, he had her on a pedestal, basically. So let's read 17. It says grace. So it's the star card. Okay, so Beatrice's presence made such an impression on Dante that he felt as though his spirit had been infused with light. He was convinced that she was truly an angel and was unable to speak to her when they met. Since he said nothing, Beatrice did not suspect Dante's love. Soon after, she wedded another. The anguished Dante had an inspiring dream of Beatrice with the god Amor, I don't know. He awoke resolved that his love for Beatrice would be no earthly passion to expire when they died. Instead, he would immortalize Beatrice with poems that would last forever. So that's like that love in the time of cholera type of love, okay? It's very cerebral. It's very like, it's coming from intellect, coming from the mind. I feel like this is something that couldn't be pursued with the Romeo and Juliet and the tradition card, but that they're holding you on a pedestal, or something like that, like a long-term crush that's not going to go away. So we have Danae referenced here twice for you. Okay, so let's find out more about that. First of all, this is how you see the person. It's Princess of Coins or Page of Coins. It might be that you're dealing with somebody younger than you, and again, we're getting earth energy. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this page or Princess of Coins is someone who's very practical, down to earth, studious. This is a card of an academic, someone who wants to invest, and they're ready to put energy and effort into the right person for them down the road. This is when you're putting in that initial energy, investment, and effort, okay, into someone, wanting to let them know, wanting to give them the message, wanting to go out on a date, wanting to let them like make something happen here and make things materialize. How you see them, it's showing that you think that I feel like you think they're intelligent, down to earth. Perhaps you think that they're a little bit inexperienced, or maybe too young for you, but that maybe perhaps they're like an old soul. Okay. For how they see you, it's Six of Arrows. They see you as someone who's gone through something and you need to leave some kind of toxic situation, or you're about to leave a toxic situation. So they've got it right, because your energy is Four of Arrows, Four of Swords, right? I told you, something where you're healing from from the Three of Swords. Three of Swords meaning heartbreak, loss, disappointment. Four of Swords when you need to take a time out after that heartbreak happens and you need to get your energy back up and heal. So they see you as that Six of Swords. You left. You got out of some situation that was hurtful or toxic. So they got that right. Okay, so your challenge or obstacle here, we've got Wheel of Fortune. Now the Wheel of Fortune signifies change. Something, however things have been, it's going to change. And if it's been bad, it'll get better. If it's been fantastic, there could be a change for the better. If it's like career or whatever, or it could be a change for the worse. Now here, this change that the Wheel of Fortune brings in is an obstacle. So meaning that you're unable to change, okay? Like you need to change and things have to change in your situation because you're in a toxic situation, but you're having a challenge or obstacle in making that happen and moving forward to the next thing. Okay, so let me read 10, Fortune, which is the Wheel of Fortune card with Zeus and Danae. It says over here, okay, so it says, King Acrisius had a daughter named Danae, a princess with a curse, for upon her birth it was predicted that one of the princess's offspring would kill the king. When Danae came of age, the king walled her within a tower made of bronze. Despite this, Danae was loved by Zeus, and together they had a son named Perseus. Perseus grew into a strong man, and after many adventures he did slay Acrisius, a just punishment for treating his only daughter so cruelly. So the challenge or obstacle here is it feels like this person that has to get out. Okay, she got out. Did she get out? Well, Zeus, I think, came to her in a shower of gold or something, I believe. It was some magical way that, he got to her because she was in a tower. It's got that Rapunzel vibe too for some reason. It feels like, this person is in a toxic situation and they need to get out, and it's hard for them to change and get out of it. Perhaps they've just been used to the situation for so long, and, it's a difficulty. Just like this tradition card, going against tradition might be hard for them. Okay, so your challenge or obstacle is 7 of Coins. 7 of Coins is a card of putting in the energy and being patient and waiting. It's a card of waiting to reap the rewards of your harvest. Here you always see with 7 of Pentacles somebody farming or gardening or whatever, and it's almost ripe. The fruit is almost ripe. So the challenge or obstacle here is for the other person. The challenge is to wait for you, waiting for you, and waiting for you to release, change, get out of it. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we've got Queen of Cups with Isolde. Just to say, I think it was Tristan and Isolde. Isolde was married to King Mark of Cornwall or something, and even though she didn't want to, and his best friend was her husband, I forgot the name of him. Anyways, the Mark, yeah. She ends up, having that affair with his best friend, which was Tristan. So then you got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It doesn't have to be that is relevant here, but the Queen of Cups is someone who is intuitive, emotional, healing, feels things deeply, loving. This is like the Queen of Love, the Queen of Cups. Okay, on a lower polarity, she could be someone who's depressive or moody, overly emotional, maybe spiteful. But Queen of Cups, on a higher polarity, this is that grace that Dante and Beatrice, that story of how Dante put her on a pedestal. It's because Queen of Cups, and this is the higher polarity, I feel, okay, because it's got that end result of love in the cholera, time of cholera type energy, putting this person on a pedestal, writing poems. You're like, this is going to be beyond this lifetime. I'm going to be in love with you beyond this lifetime. I'm going to write poems about you, immortalizing you, that kind of thing. Because they see you as this Queen of Cups. Like how Dante saw Beatrice. Okay, so that's what it's saying. Let's pull a Love Oracle card. So today I'm going to be using the Amira's Love Oracle deck by Amira Ceylon. All right. These cards are supposed to be read intuitively, but they have a small paragraph, 3 or 4 sentences describing the card. So let's get a card, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2021, please. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2021, please. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2021, please. I was just looking at Adonis. Remember that he was quite beautiful as well. All right. This is for Scorpio, please. Can we get a card for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to... There we go. Love it. Blonde female is involved here. And then we check the bottom to see what that means. Children. All right. So whoever it is that you're dealing with, it could be you or the person you're dealing with, okay? First of all, the blonde female straight up just describes that this is relevant to your reading. Somebody who is And this looks like this person, right? It could be you. As well as this is involving children. So the person you're dealing with might have children, or you might have children, and that might be an obstacle here. And why you're sticking in the situation, finding it difficult to leave. Let's just see what it says. Even though these kind of just describe the type of person we're talking about. Okay, blonde female, blonde, red-haired, or fair female of any age. This woman is significant in your reading, or this is you. Children, young people or children around you, birth of a child, project, new idea or concept, past or childhood memories. Children are important for you and for your future. All right, let's get one more Love Oracle card. This is The Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Can we get one last message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2021, please? Thank you so much. Oh yeah, also King of Swords or King of Arrows can represent a single dad, a single father, or a single parent energy, a divorcee energy. All right. As can the Queen of Swords, okay? Can we please get one last card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2021. There we go. All right. We've got honeymoon. I'm just going to take the one that flipped. And it says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So Four of Swords, as I said, also it could mean taking a break, taking a vacation, staycation, self-care, all that type of thing. Here it's saying, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And right now, because of what's going on in the world, everybody's got a lot of time to spend with their families. And it's saying that if it's not about actually taking a trip or going on a honeymoon, it's saying that this will do your relationship a lot of good, this quality time together. And even if it means, taking a trip or a small trip or staying home and spending quality time, that this will benefit your relationship greatly. And that's what you guys need, some quality time together. Okay, so that is your reading, Scorpio. It's saying for you that you need to really just heal and invest in your relationship. And there's somebody that you might be thinking about, okay, who is being put on a pedestal, or it might be you who's being put on this pedestal, okay, where somebody, it just thinks you're the best, like the definition of grace and beauty. It does look like, though, there is more than one person involved, because we see the King of Swords, Adonis. It might be that there's somebody else who feels like this about you. Maybe it's the King of Arrows or the King of Swords energy. But either way, whoever it is, they love you very much. They think you're fantastic. They have you on a pedestal. And it's saying to invest in them and to spend that quality time together for yourself and for your children. All right. That's your reading, Scorp. I will talk to you guys very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.